If you remember, the last session we created our backgrounds. This session we're going to create the illusion of depth with a foreground, a middle ground, and a background, and we're doing it in value. We're using black as our bases, and we're going to create these hues into gray. So the first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get your paper. I'm going to use orange because that's the last one I used. And as you notice, it's now dry, looks great. And the tools I'm going to need today are going to be a pencil, maybe a razor, we're going to try and not use it, a selection of brushes, 2 flat brushes, 1 large, 1 small, and a pointed brush. And then you might need a little bit of water. And we're going to have containers, personal containers, one of white and one of black. And I'm going to explain to you how you're going to use those. So the first thing I'm going to do is I need to draw in or sketch in these cacti plus the hills. So I'm going to take my pencil and starting at the bottom, I'm going to make a bigger band along the bottom. This is the foreground. Don't worry, your pencil will be painted over. Now I'm going to do a slightly skinnier band for the middle ground. And I'm going to finish it off not quite at the edge. Then the background is going to be from the center to the edge. So I now have my 3 stages. Now I have to put in my cacti. And if you notice from our original, the cacti at the front is largest, medium, and small. This is the idea of near and far. So I'm going to draw in my first cacti. So this is the one that's nearest us, so it's the largest. Now I'm going to use this line here as the guide for my mid-ground cactus, and it's going to be slightly smaller. It's almost like a little person waving, or a strongman. Now the last one is going to be my background, and it's a much smaller cactus altogether. And also the width will give the illusion of it being smaller. So I now have my 3 cacti and I have my landscape. Now I need to start coloring it in. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to do the foreground here. And I'm just going to use black. So I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to dip it into the black and I'm going to